How many times have you been outdoors enjoying a great activity? I mean, a terrific picnic, or maybe out going for a walk, or just sitting there and enjoying nature. And then all of a sudden, you can sense it. They're getting closer and closer. And then they start biting. Then you start scratching. Then they continue to bite. You continue to scratch. The mosquitoes, now it ruins that. You don't want to go back out anymore. Well, we have an answer for you. Absolute breakthrough in technology, by the way. No other product quite like this on the market anywhere in the world. And it's called Zerobites Solution. Zerobites Solution. You want to remember that name, and you'll definitely want to pick this up. If you want to have, the next time you have an outdoor activity, if you want to have a good time and have peace of mind and enjoy yourself, this is the key in which to do that. Now, we're going to find out more about this product. We have with us here today the inventor, the creator. She's the manufacturer. She's the founder. She does it all, okay? And Cora Wegman is with us, and also the gentleman who is in charge of marketing. We have Karsten Arend with us as well. I want to thank both of you for joining us here on the program.
Thank you for having us.
And let me say at the top, thank you. Thank you for doing this, because I think we've all experienced at one time or another being outdoors and having to go through the itching and the scratching, right?
Absolutely.
Let me start with you, Cora.
Yes.
You've been in the health and beauty industry for 20 years now,
Yes.
right?
I was actually born into it, and then once I became 20, then I was in it full time, formulating, manufacturing, and...
Well, I have to ask you, how does somebody in the health and beauty business get involved in creating an insect repellent? How does that work?
It started with, we do so many products for so many different people in our industry. And I really wanted to do something more on the natural side. And being up in the north, we have mosquitoes probably 3 to 4 months of the year. So, we would go to cottages and go for the weekends. And all of my girlfriends would, at the end of the weekend, maybe have 8 bites. I would count between 35 and 40 on myself.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, who wants to do this? I don't get this. And I'm scratching, and it's irritated, and it's bleeding, and it's just horrible. So I thought, this is a really great place to start. And I did a lot of research and development, and over time I came up with something that worked, which was the most important thing. And then we tweaked it a little bit with, just to get it feeling good, and the scent, because it's virtually odorless. And we wanted something that was food grade ingredients and something that people could use as many times as they wanted. There's no limitations, there's no chemicals, and enjoy their environment.
Right. And we're going to talk about all those particulars that really separate this from everything else on the market. I'm telling you, folks, you want to stay tuned to this segment because you have never seen a product quite like this. Once again, the name, Zerobites Solution. Karsten, let me ask you, lots of products on the market that say basically what I'm saying right now is that you don't have to worry about insects anymore when you're outdoors. Yours is totally different, but let's take a quick look at some of the products that are already out there that we're all familiar with.
Yeah, there's many good products out there in that they work. What's interesting about them, of course, is the fact that they have some ingredients in them that, well, maybe you don't want to have on you. And I'm just going to read a couple little bits here. For example, if inhaled, move person to fresh air. If person is not breathing, call 911 or an ambulance.
Oh my.
Then give artificial respiration, preferably mouth to mouth. And that's just one of the things. This is the heavy duty version. And then one of the, this is the family care children's version.
Oh my.
Like child friendly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not really.
It has a long, long list.
Yeah.
Precautions.
And
they had to put it on something where you had to pull it back to
exactly. For example, it talks about if irritation occurs or other adverse side effects develop, wash with soap and water immediately, seek medical attention if symptoms persist. And then it starts talking about call poison control center if ingested.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I mean, really,
it goes on and on.
Why would we want to put anything like that on our skin? I mean, the answer is obvious, but Zerobites Solution. Now let's talk about what is so different about this. What separates this one right here from all those over there, and why you should be using this, okay? You mentioned all natural.
All natural.
Right?
Yes.
Non-toxic. So let's talk about that for starters.
The other versions would be the natural versions, which are also very good.
Okay.
They are either citronella based, or they have essential oils in them.
Gotcha.
And those can be also irritating to the
Sure.
skin, and they can be irritants. So ours has nothing of the sort in it, and it has virtually no scent, which the other ones do, and it allows you to really blend into the environment. And it's just an amazing product that works.
And Karsten, you mentioned food grade
Ingredients.
I think you mentioned it, Cora. One of you mentioned it was food grade, but that really caught my eye.
Yeah.
Talk a little more about that.
Yeah, so that's one of the things which is amazing about this product is that Cora managed to, concoct this creation that is actually made with food grade ingredients. If you read the ingredient list, there's nothing in there that isn't actually food. It's completely safe. You can bathe in the stuff if you want to.
And nothing will happen to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know if you want to bathe in some of these products. You might not be the same after.
Yeah, right. Not from what I just heard you read about and everything.
Yeah.
Also, it has the vitamins, the antioxidants in here. We're talking about A, C, and E. I think is D in here as well?
Yep.
H,
Yeah,
C, E,
D,
and D.
which D is the hottest vitamin out there right now. I mean, if you don't know too much about vitamin D, you need to look it up because it is terrific. But we're talking about antioxidants. Once again, you want to go to the address that you see on the screen right now, and you want to get in touch. And by the way, Karsten and Cora want to know your feedback too. So when you go to the website, look for the little area on the page where you can give them your feedback on this particular product. That will really help them out, and they're going to help you out by sharing with you this product at a great offer. So take advantage of that by all means.
Yeah.
So you've tried this many times. I
Yes.
mean, testing and
Yes.
things like that. Talk
It's
a little
been
more about
laboratory
that.
tested, university tested, and just to prove that what I'm saying is exactly what's happening, and
Right.
all the positive feedback that I do get,
Right.
It's backed up.
Right.
So-
I was doing a little bit of research, a little bit of reading, and because I was curious to find out why do mosquitoes bite one person in your group, but they don't bite the other person. And there's really no clear-cut answer why mosquitoes. I mean, I think they know the why, but why is it one person and not another? They really don't know. And I was reading into it. There are some things that lead to insect bites, like wearing dark clothing will do it. If you're wearing dark clothing outside, believe it or not, potassium. If you have a lot of potassium in your system, mosquitoes are attracted to that. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how do I know that? Well, there's a lot of potassium in the party dips that we all ingest, and usually we have those at outdoor picnics and things of that nature. So you may want to back off from the party dips too. That can help you. Salt and sweat and perfumes and type O blood, I found out. Type O blood, they're also attracted to. Light and everything. But you have really come up with something that can help everybody, and children, safe for them too.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Now shake well. You were telling me about that.
Yeah.
And I see that on the bottle. Why is that important?
Well, because we wanted to keep it all natural and food grade ingredients.
Okay.
So I could put a binder in there which is going to keep and lock the ingredients together so that it doesn't naturally separate, but then it wouldn't be a natural ingredient. So we thought, you know what? Let's stick with natural because that's what we wanted to do. And so we just really stress over and over.
Right.
It says shake me. It says shake well, and then it says one more time, shake well before using. So please shake well.
Oh, yeah.
Shake well.
Definitely
and then
got the
you
message,
just,
Cora.
that's
Definitely
it.
got the message.
That's all.
Yeah, I mean, but you got, and it's great for obviously any outdoor activity. By the way, go to that website. You see that address on the screen right now, and you want to do yourself a favor because there's something else that's on this label that I'm going to ask them about, and it's the word guaranteed. Guaranteed. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, first of all, everybody wants to have a guarantee against getting, mosquito bites.
Right.
And even these products don't offer that, but we guarantee your satisfaction. You'll notice that you use it, and the more you use it, the more you'll realize it works.
Right.
And we're so confident with it because we've used it ourselves and because of the university testing that we can offer that guarantee that all of our clients, they'll be happy with it, or you get your money back.
And that's the most anyone could ask for, all right? So
that's
your
right.
satisfaction is guaranteed on this product. How long does it last? I put it on. Do I keep it on all day, or when
It
I go
does not.
swimming? And
Along with the other ones that are on the market, they suggest that you wash it off
Okay.
after you are in an area where the bugs are not.
Right.
This one, you do not have to wash it off. It's like a basic skin conditioner, and you can reapply it. It lasts up to 4 hours.
Wow.
So as necessary, depending on the blood type, depending on if you're eating dip, depending on if you're in an environment where there's, a massive amount of mosquitoes, or if you're just lounging in your backyard.
Great.
So,
So you also put into this formulation your experience in health, wellness, beauty, because you mentioned a moment ago, it also helps soothe and condition the skin.
So it has no irritants in it whatsoever.
Yeah, and there's no fragrance either.
No.
Yeah.
No, none whatsoever.
So you just shake it,
and
you
gotta
can
shake.
Yes,
you gotta
shake.
You gotta
Shake
do
the
the
bottle,
shake. All right.
and then you spray, and then
Right.
just apply it. And also, the best part about this is it doesn't ruin your clothing. It doesn't ruin the sports equipment. It doesn't ruin the very expensive golf clubs. It doesn't ruin the camping gear. Nothing. So, like, you can spray your clothes. You can spray anything you want. And we wanted to keep it in a spray so that really you could spray your hair. You can just get every part of you. Because if anybody is like me, then the bugs will find that one spot, and that's where I'm going to get bit.
Right, exactly.
Whether it's on my forehead or wherever.
Exactly. So, I mean, I love the fact you don't have to wash this off. You can just keep it on. And you know what? You're so right. There is no scent.
It has no scent.
But there is a softness to it. You know, my skin feels nice and moist and soft, so it's good for me as well. So obviously the design here is to protect us.
Right.
Absolutely.
But what are we doing to the insects?
Good question. The nice thing about this product is it's actually harmless to the insects as well.
Wait a minute, harmless to the insects?
Harmless to the insects as well. So what's great about this is the best way I can describe it is maybe when you were a kid, you would have gone into the kitchen and you would have maybe taken some ingredients you saw your mom using and put them together and thought you were going to make some great tasting meal, and you ended up smelling horrible and ended up tasting horrible. And this is sort of like something that smells horrible to bugs, but we can't tell. We can't tell. So they just avoid us.
And they just don't like this.
No, I mean, you've sprayed it all around here. I've sprayed it, and there is no lingering scent whatsoever.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There's no scent to it at all. So we're even protecting the insects.
Yes.
I told you, there is nothing else like this, folks, all right? You've got to go to that website, Zerobites Solution. That's the name of the product. You got to go there. Once again, Karsten and Cora, they are looking for your feedback. So when you go to that website, make sure that you're able to give them the information that you have, your experience, and give them your feedback on this product. But you don't want to miss out on this. Let's just kind of review a little bit for anybody who might be joining us right now. Kind of like a bullet-pointed list, because lots of brands out there, lots of products out there that say, spray this on, you won't get any insect bites or anything like that. But again, we're talking about something that is totally different than anything else on the market, Zerobites Solution. So Cora and Karsten, let's list a little bullet point list here of what this is all about.
So 100% safe and effective for children.
For children, okay, gotcha. And adults, obviously.
Oh yeah, everybody, everybody. Babies, children, adults, people of all ages. Does not need to be washed off. There are no chemicals in there whatsoever. It's 100% natural, food-grade ingredients, does not contain citronella, does not contain DEET, does not contain any essential oils.
No alcohol,
so it has,
no parabens, no fragrance.
Wow.
And so it has virtually no odor.
Yeah.
Like there's just nothing.
I wish we had smell-o-vision. I wish you could smell this. You can't really smell anything because there is no odor, there is no smell, there is no scent to it whatsoever.
It's like when you go out on a patio in the summertime, you can tell there's somebody out there who's used some of these other products because it just stinks of insect repellent.
You are so
and that's horrible.
And even you wash it off, it still lingers, like on your clothes or what. I mean, it's a mess.
Yes.
It's a mess. I mean, you've thought of everything. I mean, not only are you protecting us, but you're also protecting the insects.
Right.
They're just not going to come towards you, but they're going to go somewhere else. So you're protecting them as well. And as they pointed out, we're talking about something that's vitamin enriched with the antioxidants, with A, C, and E, and also vitamin D in here. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. All right, Karsten and Cora will tell you, if you're not completely 100% satisfied, you send it back. But we know that you're going to really enjoy this. Why? Because it's going to enable you to enjoy your next outing. This is the vehicle that will enable you to have a good time at that reunion, that picnic, going out for a walk. If you just want to sit outdoors and enjoy Mother Nature, now you're going to be able to do it without having to worry about those insects and those mosquitoes taking over. Imagine for a moment, no more scratching, no more of those blisters, no more of that. Now you will be in control. But guess what? None of that will happen until you go to the website. That's what you got to do. So go to the you see the address right on the screen. Go to the website, give us your feedback on this product, and then take advantage of it as well. Closing thoughts on this? Final thoughts?
Well, we would love to hear people's stories. We want the feedback, absolutely. And whether you're in Florida, whether you're in the South and you have to deal with mosquitoes 9 months of the year, or whether you're in the far North where you have them for 3 to 4 months of the year. If you're fishing, gardening, if you're relaxing, if you're at the beach, if you're taking the dog for a leisurely walk, whatever you're doing. When I'm taking my son to, football at 9 a.m. or whether he's doing baseball at 6 p.m., I have to have this with me.
That's right.
And I spray the kids too, because they're in the field.
That's right.
So it's just that product that we don't really think about, but everybody uses and everybody needs.
How long did it take you to come up with something like this?
The actual formulation?
Yeah.
A very long time.
I would think.
A very long time.
Because you've thought of everything.
Yeah.
You've thought of everything. Now, the decision's up to you. The choice is up to you. Go to the website, give us your feedback, and take advantage of the Zerobites solution. Karsten and Cora, thank you two so very much for joining us, and thank you for creating a product that will enable us to have a much better time outdoors. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And go to the site now.